Yes. Good evening, everyone. Good evening, good afternoon, good night, or good morning, depends on your time and where you are watching me from. I remain your brother, your friend, Adamasis. Please, as you are joining us, share this video. And today we are live with one of our brother, a friend, a colleagues, and a great Edo son, Edo husband. Uh, we did interview with our brother today, the general coordinator of United Kingdom of Great Benin. So we are going to be enlightening, and we're going to talk about Edo State, especially the movement, the Great Benin, the United Kingdom of Great Benin, and we're also going to talk about a little about our culture. And a lot of people don't do social media, they change the narrative of who we are. So for people that is piloting affairs of different movement that concern Edo, I believe that we know more and they go enlighten us more. So my people, now midday, so that must see. So as you join us, man, share this video. We are going to bring our brother in now. Share this video. Drop my shirt. Share this video, man. Share this video. No, this my second broadcast of today. So let's do the sharing together. Let's do the sharing together. Then let me bring my brother in right now. Let me bring him in. Hello, my brother. Good afternoon, good evening, good night, or good morning, depends on your time, star. So first of all, I beg for the people may not to know you first of all, now pidgin English now until they do our interview, not be big grammar, no say now big grammar they deceive and they make our people media as they understand well. So you first of all introduce yourself and who you be, sir.
My name na Prince Evangelist JC Osemige Isibo. Na me be the coordinator of indigenous people of United Kingdom of Great Benin Empire. So also known as
are we going to call you Isibo or we are going to call you Evangelist? Which name you want to call you for you now is very necessary because
the old name now my name. You can call me Isibo, which is my last name.
Okay.
So
okay. Thank you, Mr. Isibo. Thank you for joining us today. Thank you, Mr. join us today. And thank you, we call you, you answer our call. God will bless you, Mr. Isibo. So happy Sunday to you and your family once again. So, Mr. Isibo, let's go to the reason why we there here. First of all, you are the coordinator general of United Kingdom of Great Benin. Am I right? I think I get that right.
Yes, you are right.
So first of all, can you feel please throw light? What was the aim of this idea of this behind this United Kingdom of Great Benin? What will be the target? What will be your agenda? What will be your focus?
Thank you very much, my brother. And I thank every Benin descendant also all over the world where they listening to us now. As we all know, since 1897, we all of us stayed there before as a family together for Eastern, for what we know today as Southern Nigeria. We do on our own. They do our business, normally, but it came to a time some people come from another place, say, now they will come determine the kind of business where we go to do and how we go to do it, and this kind of thing now was not in favor of our people. Just like today now for Nigeria or any other international country, where there is a business agreement between two countries, you must expect your citizen to benefit more than the other one. So, and our citizen of the United Kingdom of Great Benin was not benefiting anything. Rather, the stranger people will come our land and they come to decide our price. And that was why the Oba of Benin then, Oba Vorame, put an embargo for trade, say this kind of people where they cheat person, so I beg, we no want to do business with Tuna. We don't they do business with Oyibo for more than 400 years, you know? So, but Tuna own different. And so these people now, because of the Berlin conference, where they'd already, you know, all the Europeans don't share Africa among themselves. The part of Benin Kingdom, now reached their hand and they'd already fixed they must take on by force, by fire, by anything, you know, which led to the invasion of Benin in the year 1897. So after that, everybody know what happened. The Great Oba was sent into exile in Calabar, and he not signed the sovereignty of Benin out to the British. He stood his ground, and they prefer to anything will go happen, make it happen. And that alone was the reason they burned down the full city and burned down the palace and everything. So all this while we have been nursing our injuries, you know, believing that everything is one day will still be fine. I mean, we are all humans, we are all Africans, and we should have reason to live together as a family, you know, if we all understand ourselves. But unfortunately, when the British left, what they put on ground, you know, because of, you know, when you have family, there are some people around you that is very greedy. They want to have everything, even when they no say no be only than Papa Bono, you know. So when the British people left, there are a certain group of people who felt that they must have Nigeria only to themselves, you know. Why even
wait, sir, you know why a lot of people are watching us, they must understand when we say group of people, we have different ethnic groups when it comes to Nigeria. We have about 100, is it not 36 states or 37 states in Nigeria right now? Yes. You must eat the point, see the particular people, so that we go understand. We are here to learn, because a lot of people are watching us. They feel no understand where they talk and they go, so that we go understand that very well for the benefit of people who watch this video.
What I mean by some people is that Nigeria was which is Lagos was a colony of its own. Then the Southern Protectorate and the Northern Protectorate. Then where they joined everything together in the year 1914. Then later, during the time of independence, when it was even a Benin descendant who dared to ask and look into the face of the Oyibo people and say, hey, we want make una go. We want our country or our kingdom back. We want to be on our own, which is Atoni Nauru. So, but when they want to finally give independence that we are planning in Nigeria now become 3. You understand, which is the North, the East, and the West. Why the people who actually was, you know, recognized according to the record that is available before the court of law, you know, in this territory, which was the people living there were one family, and they were referred to as Benin, and the kingdom was called Benin Kingdom or Benin Empire. So trying to swallow that, so 3 regions came up, and the same people who have been living as family were relegated, you know, to nothing until our great Oba, Akenzua, you know, stood up and begin to demand for the Midwestern region, you know, which later, you know, demand for a referendum for a Midwestern region that gave birth to a Midwestern region. So even after we get that one as a people, as a family, you know, 1967 war come, they still destroy the thing. You know, so what I'm trying to say is that the people who came to fight or who fought the war will fight for with us. They get plan up till now. They know before the fight, they don't write and say these people get money, they get wealth, where if we feel destroy everything, we go carry their property, the property go pay for the money where we go take fight war. James Philip have already written it to the Parliament of England. You know, the British Parliament waiting for response, even before response come, now he go invade Benin. So what I'm trying to say is that these the same people, they have a particular plan to make sure that me and you will be the descendant of this black nation that they call the the credo of black civilization, make the silent, you know, forever. And they gave it to some people who also now felt that, oh, forgetting that we are all one family, and they now decide to, you know, carve it to themselves that they must continue from where the slave master, you know, left us. And that will bring a very big chaos into our environment, that the unity that our forefathers stood for, belief for, today can no longer be found among us, you know. So
thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So what makes you come up with this idea of United Kingdom of Great Benin? What motivates you? Are you trying to unite the indigenous people of Edo, or the indigenous people of the kingdom? Or, you know, when we talk about kingdom, Edo spread, like Edo have a lot of like small state made on that. And when we talk about Edo state, you understand what Edo conquered to even go reach far to Ghana, far to what is it called, this country, this Africa country? Sorry if I don't remember.
Republic of Benin.
Yes, you understand, eh? So they conquer, like me, I'm an Edo and a Ijaw boy. I don't know if you understand. I'm an Edo man and a Ijaw. You understand? I know from one part where I come from in Ijaw, my lineage tell me that we all generated from Edo Kingdom. I don't know if you understand. Why the other side where I come from in Edo State also tell me that both, whether Ijaw, both a lot of, let's say, some part of the Delta State, we all generated from the Benin Kingdom. Are you getting me? So, yeah. Are you so this your movement? Is it to bring out the children, or our forefathers struggle, made a fight that time? Maybe say they did together, because you know all of us were did together before everybody could say, all of us don't grow. Maybe this one go marry, maybe this one go born. You know that everybody call it create your camp, everybody call it create your village and stuff. So are you trying to use this your platform, or this your movement, or this your organization, or this your group of people? Is it just for only Edo speaking tribe, or including to the Edo bite? Let me use that word, if I'm to use it, that word, Edo bite. Are you going to include like the Shekiris, the Urhobos, the Jaws, the Agbo, and I know to far as people that we know that they were father and mother of a Great Benin Empire?
Yes, everybody is involved in this race. The truth is that what will they do not be only for the, when we say Benin, what people, I want make people understand, Benin is a kingdom or a country or an empire, comprises of different group of people who are related together through blood and through monarchical system of government. You understand? So Benin is, where you say British, for example, now British is not relegated only to the English. We have the Scottish and the Irish and the Wales. So Benin also is not relegated only to the Edo speaking. So inside Benin, we have the Edo speaking, we have the Ishans, we have the Agbos, we have the Isokos, the Shekiris. These were one, you know, family who agreed, because in the olden days, let me correct one impression. Benin did not, like those places you said conquer, they didn't conquer, they only expanded, just as you later said that when family don't, they grow. You know, sometimes when your papa, you get how many children, how many wives, everybody don't, they grow now, big boy. This one a prince, this one a prince. He moved and found his own, like the Quere people now, when you listen to their story, you see how the prince left from Benin. So a prince is a prince. That means his father. That is why in this movement we address ourselves as prince and princess. You understand? So because everybody who connected one way or the other are prince and princess. So it is all the body that our forefather, they knew the power of unity. Because if they have not united, those that were not united in the old as a family, they were the one that were selling themselves, and we are not coordinated because of there were no system. While our ancestors, all the the descendant of Benin, the Edos, the Ishans, the Ijos, the Shekiris, the Urubos, you know, all of us, when you look at the structure that was on ground, so with this structure alone, invaders it was difficult for them to invade all this territory that I mentioned. So that was why they were very strong, and that was why they were very rich, you know, and that was why security was order of the day in this territory that I mentioned. That is why people can sleep and open their eyes and sleep and open their doors, leave their door open because of this security. So we are calling on each one of us again that due to the challenges and things that is happening, you know, because some people, as I said earlier, who refuse to, you know, to acknowledge the unity of coming together as a people, and the challenges also that we, the Benin's descendants, have passed through since 1897. If you talk of people where they pass through Libya now, they go through. If you talk of the people where don't really suffer, are all the descendants of this Benin. The resources that Nigeria is using that is powering Nigeria today is from this group of family that I mentioned. So it is time for us to actually look inward and see how we can come together as a family for the, you know, unification and the restoration of ourselves again, you know, of our kingdom.
Okay.
Interrupted.
Okay. So thank you very much, my brother. God will bless you. So you talk about what just now before I just use 2 minutes to address this one before I go to the next question. You talk about, say, if like any ethnic, maybe say it traced in English to like the Great Benin, you guys address them as prince and princess. Please, can you enlighten us more? Why do you address them like that, prince and princess? Why are they addressed like that? Oh, because that is what, if me and you they talk, you always call me Prince Dada. I don't know if you understand. Why you got to say, because any Edo suppose, or anybody that's like, as we talk like the query and stuff like that, we suppose they address ourselves like the way it be, like the way it be at the old days. Like, you know, they'll say the tradition of the old still remain the same. It's only with the children and we they demarcate from our, but now the tradition of the old, next they pilot their affairs when it comes to ethnics or whatever. So you use that word just now, say prince and princess. Can you enlighten us? You feel enlighten us more why it be like that? Say we are born, or is born royalty, or because of that name kingdom?
Yes, just as you talk just now, say from one of your side, the Tristan to Benin. If you Tristan, where you'll see where it from come now, it's royalty now. That is it. Yeah. Go ask your people again. They will tell you, said that he left from the palace, or he was in the palace, or he was connected somewhere there. Or he was an hunter, but he was for the palace, or everything one way or the other. If you bring the Ekama now to talk his own story, you hear it. If you bring the Shekirio to talk there, you will hear the royalty there. If you bring the Soko to say there, you will hear the royalty. So if all of us are that's really royal, so why should we be addressing ourselves? When you go to Dubai, you see that is how we were living before. That is why in the Benin Kingdom, you can be referred to as Ovioba. You understand? So Ovioba means a prince of the king, the child of the king. So you cannot be a child of a king without being a prince. I think you understand what I'm saying. So one way or the other, we are connected. So that is why, for the honor of our ancestors and for the labor, our labor not to go in vain, we must reawaken the royalty in us. You know, so that
people watching me people watching me all over the world right now, please share this video. People watching me all over the world right now, please man, share is power, but on the try, the population is much, but share this video. More than not forget, from today, if you want to address me as Prince Ambassador Dada Masses. La wo go. Address me as Prince Ambassador Dadamasis. You made it to honor. So as told whom I had address you, then how we address Ihwima
a princess.
Okay, princess. Oh, see, we can't man speak pidgin English so that when I see the upgrade, we can see upgrade our ladies again. So if any boy cut us tonight, you must address you, Princess Jennifer. Princess, you must let us say more who that princess. If now ladies now will learn today with that. So my brother, thank you so much, the general coordinator of United Kingdom of Great Benin. Thank you so much for the one you take join us today. We really appreciate you. Social media prince. He says social media prince. I bet now be saying wow. So my brother, so far, what will be on a plant, more than a plant for United Kingdom of Great Benin? What be on a don't plant and what be on a target?
Yes, just as I said before, we have done many things. We just started an event on the 9th of February. On the 9th, we round up today. We even go the Holy Arosa, go do Thanksgiving. So on the 9th of it was the day where Oyibo threw the first bomb, you know, for the kingdom. So that day was a sad day. As with the talks too now, today is 20th.
Yeah.
This kind of time, 125 years ago, they don't share our property now. Your forefather fight for that war. I remember my old great-grandfather also, you know. Yeah. A lot of Benin, where yes, say this kind of thing won't happen. You know, as the thing they do us now, because now inside spirit, the thing they, you know, one way or the other, all of us must protect our own. So everybody, they run, they come from different angles. You know, say now that war was the first war where they use machine gun. You understand? Our people, we get normal day gun, we get bone and harrow. But that machine gun was just designed, you know, because they already shared the kingdom then for Berlin. They don't do the meeting, so the Africa has been shared. So for them to actualize their aims and objectives, they don't mind how many people that will go down for it. So before they even burn down the palace, you know, millions of people, you know, now see the bill, even where you are, you not get power to take fight. If they'll kill me, they kill me. You see people, some people now where they do protests, like for example, you see them standing on a place, even if you want to use big van to destroy the house or you want to kill them first, you understand, you know? So a lot of people were actually, you know, killed before they burn down everything, carry our artifacts, you know? And those where even run, come out for the kingdom self, they're not allowed to come back. Those they later arrested, found them guilty, hanged them, you know, without normal proper trial, without normal those kangaroo judgments. They just, you know, kill our people like that, dig grave where nobody feel nothing today, pack millions of our people, bury them like that, you know. So on the 17th of February, we celebrate Asoro, which Asoro himself, from the beginning to the end of his fight, was always crying that Sokpomba, you know, Sokpomba, because after that place, because Asoro was a trainer on Mwada before he became a warrior, you know. So if you pass that place, if you pass there, you are already in the chamber. So he rather die than allow you to pass. So he fought until he was killed. While also, during the war, he fought. You know, boy, he was on the 12th. That was when we did that. But he died. He died standing. You know, he fought, and he died while standing. This kind of a thing can only happen to righteous people. That is why you see all the descendants of Benin. If you look at our culture, you see righteousness. It's like what you are reading in the Bible, thou shalt not do this, thou shalt not do that. Your father, your mother, right from your childhood, it is our primary one thing, is our life. They begin to teach you the laws and the doing. So according to them, the same Oyibo people will come scatter everything. There's the way they come, they could not find criminals. No all this ashawo or anything that is not negative, that is negative. They said they don't see anything like that. Rather, everybody was coordinating themselves. And you yourself, you know, say not true, because we upon the whole world don't spoil it, so we are still part of that thing, because our fathers, our mothers keep telling us that this is who we are. You must behave well. You must behave this. You must behave that. You know, so I thank you and the other Benin descendant that is listening to us today. We, the indigenous people of United Kingdom of Great Benin, the truth is that what has happened in the past is a terrible experience that the whole world, where they cheat us, you know. So what we are doing is not just for the betterment of the descendant of Benin alone, now for the whole Africa at large, and for the betterment of Black race at large. Because when Benin succeed, Africa will succeed. And when Africa succeed, the Black race have succeeded. You know.
Yeah, thank you very much. Thank you, my brother. God will bless you for this enlightenment. Me does he give us more. And get with it, they always they bother me. Maybe say the thing. No, I don't know whether they bother some other people. Let me might use myself. They want me they bother me. Maybe say there is you know why me they fear anything that have to do with like movement, organization that concern like Great Benin, a lot of like that. Because you get one boy that was very sharp, you know, in whether one boy now my man no one make sure it for my platform. It was first of all championing one course called what is it called? Nenemi. But unfortunately, the boy turn now. Say Isha are not sons of Benin. I don't know if you know anything about like that, or they are not related to Benin. I don't know if you know any idea of a little about the way Ishan and Ishan and Edo, our brotherly love, or our friendship, or our togetherness, or our blood, our DNA blood.
Yes, the truth is that our DNA blood, we not go feel remove them from each other life. It's not possible. You understand? Just as I still tell some people about the connectivity of other tribes who still in southern Nigeria. You know, as some of us they talk so now, some are married to this, some people married to this, some brother of that one married to the other one. We are already connected, talk less of even in the old days. You understand? Why me are not listening to all those kind talk is because we know they play for waiting with they do. You know, our papa don't lay rules and regulation down, and there is a custodians of our cultures. You know, so those people will be our custodians, will come from Isha land. You know, they never come up talk that kind of thing, and I not believe say they go come up talk that kind of thing, because just as I go fit deny myself now, say I not be myself again. So waiting other people they talk where they are not the custodians of our culture is irrelevant, because they might be having some you know, personal reason to.
I want to be famed. I want to be recognized by champion one cause.
Okay. Yeah. So
okay, more talk about. Oh, thank you, my brother. God will bless you. So this United Kingdom of Great Benin, is there any time or on the get time for mission say, or on the get time for an agenda say, on I want create state, or on I want create something like disintegration of Nigeria, on I get that kind of idea. Say one day on I want great mission, so on I want break.
No, there is nothing like whether break or not break. There was nothing like, if you look at the Benin history, you will know that we were on our own before. You understand? So we were a nation having our embassy in Portugal. You know, so it's not about we don't have issue with Nigeria at all. Written though you were monarcha you know, a child is not born before his parents. So the Benin has been living, they have been existing And there's the document available before court of law and before humanity shows that these people have been living and they are still living, and up to having the Bight of Benin and all those. So they are living and they are still living. So we don't have any issue with Nigeria at all.
Can you, sorry, somebody else asked me a question now. Can you throw a little light about our Edo relationship with Yorubas? Do you know anything about?
Yes, the Yoruba people are believing where they are living, and the Edo and the Yoruba history, as we all know, the Ikaladera, which is a prince, who was to become the Ogiso. And we all know what happened in the palace due to there was no other child coming in, and consultation was made, and the people who went there with the one of the Oloi of the Oba's wife, decided to, because she was actually the one that was causing the chaos in the palace, and he decided to turn the whole thing around, and said that Izikala Deran that is not guilty, that must be used that must be killed before other children will come into the house. So, and all the chiefs who went there knew that it is not so, but because she have exposed herself to them, and they have made them to swear that if they don't stand by what she said, she will expose them. She will say that they have seen her nakedness, which was actually true. They saw her nakedness because she purposely did it. So that was what gave room to Ikaladeran being taken away to be executed. But because the prince, the militaries who were sent to do such thing, everybody know that this is not the right thing, they have to let him go. So even when he left, the villages and places he finally got to, before he got to, the Beninese, when you say Ile-Ife, to us is Ilefe. Ilefe means I have run and I have escaped. That means I have survived, I have escaped, So when he finally got there, even according to the Yoruba history, they were already expecting somebody to come. So Oduduwa is not a Yoruba person according to their history. He came. So if Oduduwa is not a Yoruba person, then why is he the father of Yoruba? He only become a father of Yoruba by leadership, but yet he came from somewhere. You understand? And where he came from, it's not far from where he's residing now, which is the Benin territory. And so
we have a good friendship, a good brotherly love contact there.
Yes.
Yes. Okay.
So he came from the Benin Kingdom, and that is why when the Ogiso era was the last Ogiso, he committed something that the Benin themselves said they will no longer accept him or worship him again, just the way Oba Ewakbe, after many years, was also abandoned before Queen Ida sacrificed her life for the return of Benin. The same way they abandoned the last Ogiso, I said no, because of what he did, So, but after a while, which brought in the family of Ogiamie, which was like Manivia Dote, Edayi, So, and Edayi is different from Ogiso, is different from a ruler, So, but when it came to a time and he wanted to remain, which is normal for every human being, but the truth is that you are not Ogiso and you are not from the lineage, So That is what gave birth to the coming of Omononya, because the people said, we know that Ikaladira is in Ilefe and he's doing fine. Don't disturb us. If you do so more, we're going to bring it back. And the chiefs that still went there to bring it, they are still alive. Their children are still there. You know, they went there. There is no way a family will quarrel, just like you now. You have your brothers and your siblings around you. There's no way you will have problem with your family. Because of that, they will just leave the whole family and go and bring somebody else that is not not in the kingdom. Even when after the Ovorame was sent to Calabar, some people still want to, like, one way or the other to put an end to the kingdom or to replace. Benin is different from every other tribe. They still said, no, we must bring in the son. That was how what gave birth to Eweka II again. You understand? So we should understand all these things, and everyone, I advise everyone to put their differences aside and let us focus, because of the challenges that is ahead. You know, the challenges that is coming ahead. If we, the Southerners, did not come together as a family and begin to think straight. And I told some people, I said, we decided to use the name Benin because anything worth doing well. Some people were saying, why did we use Igodomigodo? Why don't we use Idu? You know, yes, we are Igodomigodo. We are still the same Idu. But what we are doing, the legal side of it is very, very important to us. Because for you to lay a claim of a territory, you must have a document backing you. You know, you have to present everything, because we are talking of coming before the United Nations and asking for a restoration of our kingdom that was interrupted. Just the way the Jewish they sent them back after 1945 for the Second World War. You see how they sent them back to their land because they were able to present evidence, both oral and written evidence, that they were once living in that territory. So when you are doing a thing, you have to know that, yes, this time is not time for play, as some people they play. No, we must do it, and we must do it right. You know.
Thank you very much. God will bless you. Thank you. You don't enlighten us, so you don't enlighten us. Where. So I don't know if you know anything about Benin and when I mean Edo with Biafra. Do you know anything? Do we have any connection to that extent that that Edo is part of, or one time, I don't know how to put it. Do you know any connection to that?
Yeah, even Igbo themselves will tell you that they don't even have connection to Biafra. You know, what happened was that you know, when they were about to certain group of people felt that they were being massacred because of of what happened. So too many problems there, and they said they won't go. You know, so as they said they won't go now, just like you want to open a company or you want to form something, you are looking for a name. You know, not because they were related to the name Biafra, because even when you look at map of 14th centuries and 15th centuries, when you look at the territory where Biafra is very, very far from the territory today that they are claiming to be Biafra. So such evidence cannot be tendered before the court of law, you know. So this is why we are telling everybody, or you know, that yes, anything worth doing, worth doing well, so that we not go the Israelite, because they didn't get it right. They spent 40 years for wilderness. You know, so we must humble ourselves. We must let love lead. We must understand the time we are for the sake of ourselves and our unborn children. We must recognize it, and so that everybody will put their egos aside and let's do what is right, at least for once. You know. So.
Thank you. So, can you, you know, we saw it on media, or like I know, so you can remember this picture. There is a picture I want to about 3 days ago or 2 days ago, yeah, and I know you will remember these pictures of artifact be returned to the Great Benin Kingdom or Empire. So waiting you will talk about this our artifact that our forefathers, you know, so you first talk and say, when they invade us, your forefather fight, my forefather fight, a lot of heroes, you know, were down because of they use machine gun. You said that was the only fact, made they use machine gun, according to you. Abi?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now, for this our regime, or for this what our father labor for, suffer for, massacred, you know, some of them they pursue, they come out, even they even turned to slave. I don't know if you understand. But today, for our own turn, we could see the thing they return back to the ancestral root where he was originality, where he come from originally, where he come from. Which as in, how you take enlighten us more, say why this thing they happen this time?
Yes, when you look at that event of the year 1897,
yeah,
when as they were killing our people, our great Obavora may have no choice now to come out. When he come out, he see say the whole kingdom they don't put fire, and he swear for the British man will lead the troop, which is Harry. He swear for him because no man go happy say wetin he don labor for from nowhere where he not do na bad. He not tell una say no go even do trade. He say but he dey do, he's doing some ceremony. After that he go attend to una no hear, una force una way. Now the city is burned down. So he pronounced a curse on him, and after few days and going to some months, the man begin to the run mad, you know. So he run mad, and later he committed suicide. So I know they hear you.
Please take that place slowly. Come back to that narrative. That narrative may just narrate just now. That 1 second narrative. Take it slowly so that it will penetrate our ear very well. Come back again, sir.
Yes, one thing I talk is I say when Sir Harry, you know, where the man will lead the troop of 1,200 British Navy Army, join the Niger Coast Territorial, how they call the army also, where even from some of them, their worship also come from South Africa because they still get base for that time. And some of their worship also come from Indian because they also have base there, you know. So after the kingdom burned down, our Oba, Ovorame himself, with pain, and by the power of the spirit of Edu, which is the do spirit, no you know, he cost the man. You understand? Because of what they have done to us. You understand? So after some times, and the man himself come the run mad. You understand? The reason why the man run mad is very, very simple. When you look at Jesus Christ issue, anybody will do anything negative to a righteous person, it's either a run mad or you know as they be now. You understand? No matter how you try to do gangster rich or want to rich, when you see a righteous person, you have to be very careful because he that is behind him is more than what you can think. Look at Jesus Christ now. After the betrayal, the person will betray him. Wait till he begin to see, you know, go feel beer and I run into madness before he still go hang himself. You understand? Because you will be seeing something that you cannot. Yes, you cannot defend because you have sinned against humanity and you have sinned against God. So he ran mad, and that was what ended his story. So, and even that time, our great Oba said, as they are taking it, so they will return it. And Benin will stand again because we are not guilty.
Is there any book written? You know? You get any book made a read with that thing, or it was history? Now history made your grandfather pass to you that the way they take this thing, so they'll city bring about because a lot of people are watching us as we are. I don't know if you are seeing the view right there. A lot of people are watching us. If now your grandfather tell you, or there's a book written to it, or historian like Now history say the way near ya more because I have not heard about this. In what you said now, and what you talk about now, me never hear that one say there was a time like that the Oba said the way they take now so they bring out. So you go make us understand that place where are they?
Yes, the story of Benin is always passed from generation to generation, and many people have also written, books concerning different ones. By God's grace, my grandmother from my mother's side and my father from my father's side, we are all, from a Edo tribe. And this information are very, very, very important to us because it's a very dear thing. And I believe the same thing. And so it be for all Benin descendants. You understand? The issue is dear to everybody, and one way or the other, even you now that this thing is coming up now, a lot of people go, they ask questions.
Yes.
And there our papa now begin the open mind, what it happen, how it happen, so that was
so
it.
It already did like already bohemian in like doing what bohemian. There's already that word that you get that word they already plant and say the way it go now so you go see take come back. So
yes,
it's just that we just the wait for that particular time say if it go really manifest, which we are seeing now. Meaning the word of the elders is the word of the ancestors, just as we talk about. Yo, so thank you very much, man, not to take your time. We have spent 45 minutes now. I think we should let you go. Thank you very much. So, I think we have you again with some of your members so that we can really deliberate more. So, what is your final word for those all over the world? Edo, we may be the Edo descendants, Edo Pekin, Edo Papa, Edo Mama, Edo brother and sister. What will be your final word to us?
Yes. I keep using Benin because except I want to narrow down to Edo, which is tribe. Wike came out the other day, says Benin. Oba Feko came out, he says Benin, but they are not speaking Edo because Benin is bigger than Edo. You understand? Benin is a kingdom, is an empire, so which have different tribes and tongues, but the same people connected together. What I will have for everybody be say, this time now the time, all of us go to join hands together as a family. Benin has been relegated. You understand? The truth not say me will not talk. You know, understand? These people we I mentioned so now they fair be the how do they call a majority before the invasion. You understand? The Benin people. Is somebody it did they surprise people? Somebody from River State is boldly say I'm a Benin. Now they ask some people say, why did they surprise you? What do you even know what is Benin? Do you even understand?
That is the link. In case if our brother come out, you want to join me, that is the link. You can just click that link and join us on the broadcast. And if you want to call now, my number be that so that you can call and leave your own contribution. Continue, sir.
Yeah. Yes. So waiting at the advice is that this time we need to be, be bold and stand together for, to identify ourselves, be proud of who you are. Your forefathers have labored now. Go and see the work where they do. You understand? Till today, record never still break out. It take more than 120 years for them to dig that moat where they see. Continuation of project. Now be today you will get government. Government go come, you go do something, another one come destroy. It took 3 kings to dig that moat where you see say around Benin, where they see say the Guinness Book of World. Continuation. So we must understood that yes, there is a structure. There were people, and who are these people? It is you and me. Now this all our tribe, we must understood and we must be proud, to identify as Benin. So now be the thing where I go tell everybody, and we are using this medium also to call out the professionals. When I mean professionals, because what would they do? We are looking into going into a lot of because the world is changing now. A lot of things is changing, So we are also looking into the area of using blockchain and artificial intelligence, to generate what we call a universal basic income for every Benin descendant. So also we try working hard to create a database, because we have the Edo Benins, we have the Ishan Benin, we have the Robo Benins, we have the Igbo Benin, even the Hausa Benin, and even Fulani Benis that has been born in the territory of Great Benin. So we are trying to work out something for the betterment of all. So that is why we are saying what we are doing is not just only for ourselves alone, but for Africa and for the Black race at large. So I thank you, my prince, for bringing me to your platform.
Thank you very much. God bless you, sir. Okay. I think we are going to reach out to you again. Maybe you and your crew that time. Maybe on our B6. Now we'll bring come again. Mama, wait, Mama, you want to contribute?
Yeah,
thank you.
UKGB coordinator question.
You say, wait to who be UKGB coordinator? UKGB coordinator.
Who be that again?
Yeah, the man where you are not there for line. Now me want answer a question.
Okay, UKGB coordinator. Okay.
Yeah. Should I go ahead?
Yeah.
Okay, so my question go to United Kingdom of Great Benin coordinator. So, sir, please. This one where every time if you come out online, they talk of peace. We should have peace with the rest people, all the Oidu descendants. Okay, just a minute ago, I watched a video that concerned let me just put it straight, Dr. Nelly. They were talking about the Benin. They were insulting the palace and everything. But when you come out, you always say we should have peace with them, When they are not ready to make the peace with us, how do you think that will be possible?
Oh, okay, thank you very much.
They will be insulting them, but we are just here talking about peace with them.
Thank you. Let me quickly answer this question before I go. I think this will be just one question I will take due to my time.
Yes.
The truth is that we are not begging anybody for peace. You understand? People are free to do anything they want to do. You understand? But you, who knows what you are doing? Because a lot of people are doing something because they just want to play with people's emotion. We are not here because we want to talk and begin to talk. No, we are talking of doing things in the right, way. And so, because other people are doing it wrong, you will not change your strategy and begin to also do it wrong their own way. No, so that will definitely, righteousness will swallow up, any negativity. So all we need to do is to be focused, continue to get it right, and continue to know that, because that is the truth, whether anybody like it or not. Human race is one before God Almighty. Talk less of say we can't already they are within ourselves. So, and our forefather also created that atmosphere. So it's not just what we are creating now. When you go to Onitsha, you see the Obi of Onitsha holding Ada and Ebe. You go to Ogba Kidon, you go to Iseluku, you see Ada and Ebe. You go to Eko, you see Ada and Ebe. What unites us is Ada and Ebe, not what all these people who don't even know what is happening talking about. So I will advise that every prince and princess or every descendant of Benin should not use any negativity against any of our neighbors. Just leave them, and the time will come.
Try to make different among all.
Yes. A time will come that will separate the sheep from the other call. They will separate the
sheep from the goat or from the horse.
So everything will separate itself, because what we are into is it's not about all this talkative, just the talk anyhow because you want to talk. So my princess that called in, please. I know it's hard for you to listen to people using such words. It break my heart too, not just you. And so we must not forget that we are building on what our forefather has built down already. And we believe that the structure that they have built down will correct the error of this younger generation. Thank you very much.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. See you some other time, bro. God bless you, bro.
Okay. Thank you.
God bless you. Okay. God bless you. So, my people, I hope all enjoyed this broadcast this evening. You can still call in if you want to call in. Just put the link there in case if you want to join me. Let's just have a few minutes discussion before we call in day. Let me put the link again. If you know history, you know anything it's that time we need to enlighten our people, for what waiting most of us they run from. That's the link. Just click the link and join us in the broadcast. You can join me in this broadcast. You can still call to leave your contribution. So let's start to promote the Edoli in us. Not let anybody change your identity or hack your emotion because of they are much on social media, are much louder. No, don't let anybody change your identity. What make you be who you be? Now your identity. What make me be Dada? Because my name na Dada. I don't know that. What make me be me? Because now me be Dada masses, and I be man. You know, understand? I know if you could change my identity now to your own. Me na Bini and Ijo. I know if you could change my identity to Fulani yes-men or to Boko Haram. So anything make me change my identity, meaning say me no know who me be. I don't know where I from come. Not be every day me they talk. I'm proud Edo and a job boy. That is my identity. I'm an Edo and a boy. I'm proud of my identity. But when some people try to change my identity, ability for you not to give them that breathing space or to even give them that time. Say you call them, say me maybe that. No, my name not be that again. My name which name I'll call now? Ada. Let me use that word. Ada. My name na Dada. You say no, my name not be Dada again. My name na Stevie. I don't know if you understand. And then come back, brother. I enjoy this platform. Thank you so much. You see, we come back. We have to go before. We have to go. You must now. You go tell person who you be. Don't let person tell you. I know my. If you say I should give history about myself, the way I grew up and stuff like that. Now me go fit tell about my history. Nobody go fit tell me my history. No, never, never. Even my mom can't even tell me about my history. If you say I should write my history now, my papa not fit tell me because when I travel, my papa don't know where I don't waka go. Even when I was in Nigeria, when I was a boy doing stuff, doing bagbo, my papa now me go fit tell my history. What I don't do, how many guests I don't wipe, how many guests I never wipe, how many guests don't slap me. So your history now, only you want to go fit talk your history by yourself. Good evening, Prince Eddie. Now only you want to go fit talk your history. Don't let anybody deceive you with what Lord, you want me to the watchers, please, I beg you. Hello.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
So how are you doing?
We are fine, and you, sir?
I'm okay. Please, I just want to say a big thank you for bringing up this program, and this program is very interesting today.
Thank you.
The reason why, because the guest that you brought to this program today, I really enjoyed him, and the way he talked and everything he tried to make us understand about our history and our culture and where we are coming from.
Yeah, very soon we are going to bring the Zodua. Very soon I'm going to bring the Zodua. Very soon I'll bring the Zodua.
Very big thank you to you and your guests too.
Thank you.
And there's that lady that called. I just want to throw some little light to that lady. And sometimes I go on social media, I saw those so-called Biafra, the way they so much to Benin Kingdom and they call themselves what did they call it? I don't get to know instead. So I think like what you said and what you were analyzing about yourself, it's me that can tell my own story.
Yeah, even your papa no go fit talk now. Your mama no go fit talk.
Yeah, someone cannot tell my own story for me.
Yeah.
There is some Biafra guy that is in my city here that sometimes will interact instead. So they will try to make me understand that Edo is a Biafra. So I resist them, try to make them understand that the Edo that you are saying, just like what the guests that you brought in. Okay, when you go to Onitsha, you see the Eze there or the king there. He's using Ada and Ebe. And if you go to River State, there's a place that is called Orashi. The Oba there, where Ajip and Sapen, all those companies stated there. Go and check what they are using there is Adanebe. Listen, when you go to River State, so many parts of River State, the kings there, they are using Adanebe. Listen, that's to show they know where they come from. Even when I visit Orash,
my brother, with that, we can't force them that you are Benin. They will tell their story.
Yeah.
You understand me? Edo is not Edo people, we are not known for violence, or the Benin people, we are not known for. They will tell their story. Now you tell Wiki Metosi from Benin. Now you tell them. Now they go take the if they say they are from Benin, or if they say they are not from Benin. Who drag Wiki come off for I don't know, but the problem is that there are some set of people try to force what you are not. Our force you must be. Don't force me. Let me choose who I am. Let me tell my story. Not talk my story. Let me talk that man's story by myself. Don't force something you bloody like you. You're the chair my body the poetry and all bros what to
Those people, they are what I call charlatans, and they are ignorant. You know this Europe that we had. So if you check it, so many people that is doing. There are people that have spent 30 years, 5 years. This winter, this cold don't block that sense of reasoning. It's like they don't know where they are coming from. They are confused. So many of those people are confused. They don't know where they come from. They don't know.
Thank you very much, my brother. Thank you.
I'm an Edoman.
Yeah, you an Igboman, be an Igboman, Shekiri man, be an Shekiri man, Edoman, be an Edoman, Ekwere man, be an Ekwere man, Urobo man, be an Urobo, Igbo, be an Igbo, Yoruba, be an Yoruba. Be yourself. Don't tell me I'm yours. Why Papa did this some picking?
Don't come and brainwash other people that these people don't think that Biafra. No, it doesn't make sense. I don't call on progress, but I call on progress like this.
Thank you very much.
Because this is becoming too. Say a very big thank you to you.
Thank you.
Guys are doing a stand job. You guys are doing a standing job. Please, I just want to keep it up because like this charlatans, this ignorance, these people that in Europe that doesn't know where they come from. I'm a real man. I'm from Oriomo. Mother side, father side. Tell me now I belong to Biafra. It doesn't make sense. It's stupid. It's very, very stupid. But when it's time, they're not ready. Just when it's ready, when it's time, we will let them know that a man today. We're not the day. We just like this Obaseki election. No, Obaseki.
I bet. No put Obaseki for you. No, you spread this program.
Like they say no one thing. It just like that.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Baba.
And the thing to my parents tell them, and the thing to my parents tell me too. Understand? So what makes me love me when I don't grow like this, even get my own children, when I was sitting there, my own story, say where my dad, my mom from. One place you can't come now, won't come and brainwash me. So what children? It doesn't make sense. So
thank you, my brother.
Thank you to you. Big thank you.
I regard you. I agree to Baba. I agree to
God
Baba.
bless you.
Okay, bro. So you can still call. Don't you? If you are a Kogima, be yourself. You know they tell anybody say you must be me. Now you go use your mouth talk whether really your DNA or your history leak to Benin. Benin cannot tell you that you must be Benin. You must even our neighbor, our brothers, our sisters. Maybe say we all speak Benin. We have a local government. Benin don't even force them that you must be Benin. Now you know whether you be from Amucho, you be from Afema, you be from Akoko Edo, you be from Mesa. Now they say it's a land. Now Benin they say Benin land. Now Amuchi they sell land for Amuchi. Now Ekpoma they sell land for Ekpoma. Benin man not go Ekpoma now go they sell land for Amuchi. They're not born. Amuchi man not come Benin and go they sell land for Benin. Anything that concern Benin. Now Benin the Benin speaking tribe now they in charge. Anything that concerns Eshan, Amuchi, Agenebode. Now people that is from there now they're in charge. So be who you. Now if you say you be from Zimbabwe. pack your load and go to Zimbabwe. If you know, say you be from Zimbabwe, you be from Zamfara, you be from Sambisa Forest. No, don't insult any, no need, don't fight to exit. Just have to pack your baggages and your luggages and your family. Mona go Zamfara or Zimbabwe or Sambisa Forest. Go and represent yourself there. I don't know if you understand me. Don't let anybody tell you no. If you feel that, if I feel that no, my father is not my biological father, what do I need to do? You need to go for DNA. Abi, if you say your son, you feel that he's not your biological son, you need to go for DNA. If you go for DNA, it shall say not your biological son. What do you need to do? You distance yourself. So if you don't feel and say no, bless say I not be in enemy and hey, my brother, if you know if you go DNA or you know if you go ask question, just have to carry your baggages and your luggages, go to the Sambisa Forest where you feel that is the paradise on earth that you want to live. Go there. No need of insulting Dadamasi. Dadamasi, you are crazy. No, you go. You know when some people they don't hack your emotion, you not get self control again because you have been hacked. They don't hack your emotion. So whatever that is passing out there, you go to feel and say yes. They'll go to bring some weakened point of some things. You go to feel say yes, we are being brainwashed, we are being marginalized, we are being blah 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 blah. And you know why you see the thing like that? Because they don't, they don't hack your emotion. Just like, if for local 419 cash you, wash, who know what they call wash for here? If they cash you, if you never pay them that money, your mind know they come down because you know why? They don't hack your emotion. They go tell you, say, go bring money, come not tell your mama. And you go see your mama, retell her because they don't hack your emotion. That is how this thing, social media and people hacking people's emotion. A lot of people, they have hacked your emotion. Right now, you don't even know your identity. You don't know where you come from again. How can somebody hack your emotion? You yourself, you call your who you know say you be. You say no, you not be black again. You be. Think of this because they don't hack your emotion. So they don't want for you to. Anytime you want to realize, they will come up with another strategy. Not so local, who know wash. Not so they tell they hack people. Say if you talk, you will die. If you take what you because they want to hack your emotion so that anything they are telling you, you will be doing it. Are you getting me, my people? So. Man, I think we don't try today. So next week, on Tuesday, I will be bringing a very respectful, a man of timber and caliber on interview on Tuesday. On Tuesday, a very strong political guru from Edo State. I will be bringing a very strong political guru. When I mean, well, I'll see, I don't want to make sure I name now. When I got a political father to this platform. So share this video, follow my page, and subscribe to Ambassador Dadamasis. Not pin my number for you. So please subscribe and thumbs up in People Freedom Movement. Watch and share this video. On Tuesday, we are bringing a very noble political graduator for interview so that we'll ask many questions. A leader in a political party, not for 2 years, not for 5 years, not for 10 years, not before 15 years. These have been a political, away in politics. So we are bringing in, is a state leader, is a state, he's a state leader as far as those state politics is concerned. Our father will be joining us, and a man of the people. We are going to be bringing him where we can talk about Edo State development and way forward. So when on Tuesday, don't fail. Before then, I think we're going to do a flyer or a poster to remind you guys that on Tuesday, join us so time. So God bless you, my people. I remain your brother, your friend, Dadamasis. Please don't take it personal. Whatever we have said today, the one may not go through me and the one may good me and do something. Don't let anybody hack your emotional system. Don't let anybody hack your emotion. Don't let your emotion be for yourself. Now so they tell the local work, local Yahoo. Now those are the thief, they collect, they'll say they'll wash dollar for you. So all those are they hack their emotions. So I love you guys so much. Stay blessed and shalom. Dadamasis says so.